estate market on the Central Coast may be great for buyers, but it has some serious downsides. Good evening, I'm Amanda Gomez.
And I'm Spencer Washburn. That's especially true in Santa Cruz County, where officials say skyrocketing rents are causing lots of anxiety. News Channel 5's Erica Mahoney has that story.
The Planning Commission is currently working on updating their housing plan. It actually needs to be updated by the end of the year. Their goal in this one, develop more housing options. Robert Singleton is a young professional living in Santa Cruz. He loves his new rental home, but
it wasn't always this way. I've had my fair share of housing horror stories. I've definitely had packed houses where you have 2 or 3 people to a room.
He says rents are just too high for people trying to make a living in Santa Cruz.
$1,600 for a 1-bedroom, so that's pretty high.
The market is so competitive because demand is high and supply is low. It's an issue county leaders are trying to address.
It affects quality of life, and that's what we're seeing is a lot of anxiety around even being able to find a home, and that's not only for UCSC students, but it's for people who've grown up in this community, and some of whom are concluding that they simply can't afford to stay in Santa Cruz.
Last year, the state determined the county needs just over 1,300 new units by 2023. Santa Cruz updates its housing plan every 8 years, and this time around, planners are focusing on development.
To serve the needs of singles and seniors and students and the workers, smaller households.
The commission recommends updating zoning codes because they're tough to deal with.
When we look at some of the development standards, they don't realistically support feasible development of the housing types.
Types that include accessory dwellings like apartments over garages and mixed-use development. Robert Singleton, who attended the meeting, says he's hopeful but knows obstacles are ahead.
It's getting it through the political battles of the people who are going to resist it. You know, people don't want to see higher density housing when it's right next to them.
But he says if the county wants young professionals like him to stick around, something needs to change. The Planning Commission has now commented on and approved the first draft of the housing plan. It will now head to the County Board of Supervisors. In Santa Cruz, Erica Mahoney, News Channel 5.